Hi, my name is Raquel Lemus. I'm a bilingual teacher at Reedville Elementary and a dual language literacy coach for Hillsboro schools. I'm excited to talk to you today about our new dual language report card so that you can have a better conversation with your school's teacher about how your son and daughter are doing. The report card shows whether students are on track to meet grade level standards by the end of the year. A meets means that students are on track to meet the end of grade level standards. A nearly meets means that students are close to where they should be. They understand most of the skills that have been taught. Not yet meets means that students still need a lot of support to access grade level standards. And exceeds would tell you that a student is performing far above grade level. As the year progresses, students need to continue to master new skills to get closer to the end of the year standard. In order to continue climbing the stairs, they need to accomplish more. So a student could receive a meets in one area in the first quarter, but then a nearly meets at the semester if he has not shown enough growth toward the end of the year standard. The dual language report card allows us to share progress towards the end of the year standard in these three language options: in English, in Spanish, or in both. We have organized our report card in this manner to give us the ability to show that your child has mastered this skill regardless of the language it was taught in. Dual language researchers support the idea that while the pronunciation of languages are clearly separate, the academic and cognitive skills are common across languages. This connection between academic and cognitive skills supports the fact that dual language students will be able to transfer skills from one language to the other. The majority of the dual language report card will show the language in which the standard was assessed in. Only two sections, the language section and the foundational skills section of the dual language report card, will be assessed separately. These sections have skills that can only be assessed in one language. The report card is much longer than in the past because underneath each section we have included an I can statement that tells what the skills are that students need to have in order to meet the standards. During each quarter, teachers will be assessing each student's proficiency on some of these skills. The standards that they have assessed will be checked so that you know what your child was focused on during the quarter. It is important to know that we are only assessing whether students are on track to meet the end of the year standard. It does not necessarily mean that the student has met the entire standard. So in the first quarter of fourth grade, a student may get a meets under operations and algebraic thinking if they can multiply to solve word problems, but they may not yet be dividing to solve word problems. If your child receives a nearly meets or a not yet meets in an area during a quarter, the standards that are checked underneath that quarter as assessed are the areas where your child needs more help and support. This information can help you have a focused conversation with your child's teacher about how best to support her moving forward. There may be entire areas that are not graded during a certain quarter. For example, in fourth grade, students may not have a grade for numbers and operations and fractions in the first quarter if they haven't worked on fractions yet. By the end of the year, all of the sections and all of the standards will have been taught. Thank you for spending the time watching this dual language video with us. In February, we will have a new option to again inform you some more about how your son or daughter is doing in the classroom. There will be a new option called Parent View that is connected to the report card, and you will be able to see assignments and quizzes that have been given along the way. Please let us know if you have any questions about the report card or grades. Please speak to your school's principal or classroom teacher so that you can get clarification. Thank you very much.